Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your December 2016 general reading. Now you should see to the right an inset box. If you don't, then the computer's crashed while I was doing this. So I'll show you the cards anyway to the camera all the way through because it crashed on Aquarius. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of hokey-pokey on that video when I'm editing it because it crashed. So the inset box is not there, even though I said it would be there at the beginning of the reading. The other thing to say is that you have two love readings this month, your Gypsy Tarot love readings. One is for if you are single or casually dating, the other one is if you are in a couple. So also your year ahead readings will be with you by the end of the month. So let's have a look what's coming in for Gemini. Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of December 2016. Show me what's coming in for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of December 2016. Show me. Okay. Shuffle the cards. We're going to break them up into three. Collect it back up. And we're going to put down the present situation. What your challenge is. The foundation card is very important for me because this shows the root of the issue, so the focus for the month of December 2016. This card should show what's going on with this, so it shows people that are involved, you know, how you're feeling around this situation here. This is the most likely outcome in the first 2 weeks of December, so what the most likely result will be. This card here is the immediate future, so this is the second 2 weeks in the month of December 2016. This is very important because it shows the you now or the situation or the people around involved in this issue here or how you're approaching this issue here. This card here will show the influences around you as a result of the immediate future or something maybe that you're going to be doing as a result of the immediate future. What your hopes or fears will be regarding the immediate future and the overall outcome, and we'll pull the clarifiers afterwards. And my clarifiers usually I pull to see why we have the first card, or if I feel that it doesn't explain that, then it explains something kind of like in a linear story. So let's have a look at the you now. Three of Pentacles. So it might be something to do with groups. Could be something to do with a work situation as well, because the Three of Pentacles can mean teamwork. It can mean collaboration, so maybe you're working within a collaborative type of thing in the month of December 2016. Maybe you're approaching a situation that there is, you know, strength in numbers rather than just by yourself. It can also be with the Three of Pentacles. I feel that some of you guys are working to develop something with someone else. Sometimes when you get this card, it can be kind of like a date, or it can be that you're, you know, going for a mortgage. Or that you're looking to rent somewhere. Usually these two people who are asking advice from this person, and it can also be that you're the one who's in the spotlight, you're the one who's the leader with this card. What's the issue? The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, the issue is perhaps new love. Page of Cups can be new love. Sometimes this is a new idea. Sometimes this is being in love with love. Sometimes this is a card where we're needing to develop ourselves emotionally. We're needing to become more emotionally mature. But I feel that because this is the issue, and it might be to do with new love or a love that is developing, it could be in the you now position, because love is developing for some of you Geminis, that maybe you're looking to take it to the next stage with that Three of Pentacles, which is moving in together, getting married, engagements, that type of thing. What card comes around that Page of Cups? Well, Gemini, we've got a Queen of Pentacles here. So this card can represent a person. It could be a Capricorn, male or female. Or for the purposes of the reading, it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo individual who maybe you're developing a relationship with the with the Page of Cups, and maybe you're looking to develop it further with that Three of Pentacles. As I've said, marriage, engagement, moving in together, doing something. For some of you guys, it might even be a first date, because the Page of Cups can be communication. So it could be that you're communicating with someone in a very emotional way, i.e. giving them a call, you know, would you like to come out on a date tonight? The you now position shows regarding this information, maybe a date. So it might be a date that we're looking at here. Maybe you're getting your tickets to go and see a film or see to the theatre, that type of thing, going for a meal. And the issue is the Page of Cups, maybe you've been invited out. The Page of Cups also means an invitation. So for some of you guys, it might be an invitation. And around that invitation, we see a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this might be somebody that you're going out with. And just because if you're female watching this, doesn't mean this has to be a female. It might be that this is just an earth sign individual. What's the challenge? The Hierophant. So possibly looking at a committed relationship here. The Hierophant means to be in a commitment. It also means a conventional relationship. So your challenge might be establishing a conventional or a traditional or doing things traditionally in terms of this. We're going to see why this shows up as your challenge though. But there's something to do with conventionality, conventional relationships, traditional relationships, potentially something that is commitment. And where does this leave you guys in the present situation? Well, a lot of happiness, Gemini. You're feeling really quite smug. It looks like you've met someone that you really like here in the month of December 2016. It wasn't meant to be a love reading because you've already got a love reading up on the channel. But if something comes across to me as being love or something like that, then I'll say it. And I feel that this could potentially be something to do with developing a relationship with someone in the month of December 2016. And therefore, what is the best case or the most likely outcome for this potential developing relationship, Gemini, in the month of December 2016? Well, that's interesting. Four of Cups. Maybe you get turned down by someone. Maybe that's it. Maybe the issue is that you are in love with someone, or you are flirting with someone, or you are looking to invite somebody out. And it could be that this is a workplace situation. So Three of Pentacles often means within a team, working environment. So perhaps this is something to do with the you now position shows maybe a workplace environment. Can also show a love triangle potentially with that Three of Pentacles. The issue is perhaps letting somebody know how you feel. That person might be a Queen of Pentacles. You might be looking to do something quite traditional, like chivalrous, whether you're male or female, asking them out, that type of thing. It might leave you feeling quite chuffed with the Nine of Cups in the centre of the reading, like you've got it in the bag, but it might turn out that the likely outcome is a no. So it could be that either the date turns out not very well, or somebody may say no to you, or you might say no to somebody in terms of going out on a date with this individual maybe. And what's coming up in the immediate future? Well, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can often reference a little bit of depression going on. And the Queen of Swords can be you because you're Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is usually a Libra individual. But because for the purposes of a general reading, this Queen of Swords could be you guys feeling a little bit put out, potentially. Because Queen of Swords means I feel a bit depressed. I feel a bit down by something. So I'm going to try and cut it out or cut this person out. What's coming in around that Queen of Swords? Judgment. So the Judgment card is a card where we're making a judgment on something. A card where we're kind of... So some of you guys might be looking to cut someone out. Maybe you've been turned down on a date. Or maybe you've turned somebody down for a date. Because maybe they don't feel the same way that you do. And therefore you're looking to cut them out in the immediate future. Around that will be Judgment. Now Judgment can either mean where there's a renewal of something, a second chance. It can also mean that you are awakened to something here. It can also mean, Judgment means all sorts of things. You receive a call out of the blue, for example, you weren't expecting. It can also mean you make a fresh start. What will your hopes or fears be with the Queen of Swords? Well, the King of Cups shows up here. So we see here the Queen of Swords as a result of these cards here. And I feel that you're either looking to cut someone out or you're feeling a little bit down about this. However, what's around you is Judgment. So Judgment could mean somebody potentially coming back from the past. And it could be, or you might be thinking of somebody from the past, or you might want some form of a renewalship of a relationship with someone from the past. And that might be in your hopes being a King of Cups energy. So a water sign, you might want to come back. Maybe you're trying to, you're dating other people or you're looking at other people, but it just doesn't seem to work out, especially around this individual. And then the outcome shows us the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands can mean that your ships are coming in, or it means that you put the past behind you and then you're looking to further ventures. Let's get some clarification cards with this. Let's have a look at what the Page of Cups is based on as the issue for the month. The Sun. Okay. So this is a card about renewal. It's a card about optimism. So it could be that your issue for the month is something to do with communicating how you feel because of the sun. Maybe you feel really optimistic, really positive. Maybe you are sensing the development of a new relationship, because the sun can also refer to new relationships. So maybe you're sensing the development of a new relationship with a particular person here, with that Page of Cups and the Sun card. Okay. These cards can also indicate something to do with pregnancy, especially when you get the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's waiting. She's in a waiting period to give birth sometimes. So this might be something around pregnancy as well, maybe in a waiting period with the Queen of Pentacles to give birth, potentially. Let's have a look what the Queen of Pentacles has got to do with this. Well, it's the lovers. It is a love situation here, okay? I feel that you guys, there's something around an invitation to love. There's something about expressing yourself emotionally. Either somebody's expressing themselves to you or you're expressing yourself to them, Gemini. But it looks very, very positive because you've got the Sun. Because for some of you guys, there might be a Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign individual. And with the lovers that you might feel that you're in love with. The lovers means to be in love. So I feel that there's somebody who you feel in love with. And that's why the issue is expressing oneself emotionally. Because you feel quite optimistic around this. I want to see why the you now positions the Three of Pentacles. Because of the Six of Swords. So I feel that you are getting to know, potentially a you now position. It could be that you're actually getting to know this individual here. And that's because of the Six of Swords. Maybe you've moved on from something in the past. And therefore you're looking to get to know this individual here. And the issue is developing something, expressing how you feel, because you feel quite optimistic around this individual. Because you might feel that you're in love with this earth sign. It might be an earth sign individual, or this person has displayed some really nice, nurturing feelings to you. Why is the obstacle the Hierophant? Why is the obstacle the Hierophant for Gemini? Because of the Page of Swords. So it might be the obstacle is knowing the right thing to do, because the Hierophant doesn't suggest only commitment within relationships. It also suggests either advice that you're receiving, and that could be because of the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is also an advisory card, but sometimes when you get this card, it means that you've received some disappointing news, or news is being withheld from you. So I feel that there is something to do with the challenge being some news that you've received, maybe from a friend, regarding this individual here. But it leaves you at the Nine of Cups in the centre of the reading. And it's interesting because your challenge is the news that you've received, because the Hierophant can be somebody who's giving you some advice here, and it's through the Page of Swords energy. Okay, so it could be that somebody gives you some advice on this individual that you really like. You might have met them in a workplace environment, or you might be getting to know this individual here. But the challenge looks like you've received some form of news with that Hierophant card, some advice, and it comes through the Page of Swords, honest advice, because the Page of Swords means to be honest and stand up for the truth. So you might have received some honest advice from an individual, and it leaves you in the present feeling kind of really smug. And why are you feeling smug in the centre of the reading? Because of the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that the news has been really, really good. It's almost like this person says to you, yeah, this person actually does really, really like you, Gemini, so you ought to go for it. So you're feeling really, really smug because of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune means when good luck comes to us. So I feel that you've received some really positive feedback. I don't feel that this is disappointing news. I feel that this is honest news, or news that seems really kind of truthful, because the Page of Swords doesn't just mean disappointing news, it doesn't just mean delayed news, it can also mean somebody who's standing up for the truth and saying what's on their mind. So it could be that the challenge is the Hierophant, the advice that you receive, and that seems to be because of the Page of Swords, somebody who's directly communicating with you. But it might also be, I don't understand why that would be a challenge though for you in the month of December. It might be a help then, these two cards. But it could also be, if the challenge is the Hierophant, it might be something traditional, or having something traditional with this person, perhaps because of the Page of Swords, and that's somebody who's giving you information that is less than happy news. However, it leaves you at the Nine of Cups in the centre of the reading, and that's because of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Nine of Cups means happiness, feeling quite smug. But why are you feeling quite smug if you've received some news that's not so great around somebody that you actually like? Well, maybe it could be something to do with going out, meeting other people potentially in the present, especially if this is a no-go area here. And that's because of the Wheel of Fortune, maybe just doing something off the cuff, something you didn't expect to do, for example. Nine of Cups is a celebratory card. It often shows up where you're going out and having a good time and mixing with different people in social gatherings. So it might be in the present situation as a result of this. There is a situation maybe for some of you guys where you're getting loads of attention, and that's because of the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe doing something you didn't expect to do as a result of not knowing who this person is or having some news. Maybe this person is already in a relationship and somebody said, you know, you might like this individual, you might want to invite them out, but they're already in a relationship with somebody else. So you decide to go out, Nine of Cups, enjoy yourself, experience other people because of the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps you've had a change of mind. Wheel of Fortune can mean I've had a change of mind as well. So therefore, the best case scenario for this is the Four of Cups. And why have we got the Four of Cups as being the best case scenario? Because of the King of Wands. So it might be that you meet somebody else, a King of Wands here, Gemini. All right, now this can be male or female again. Usually is a Leo, but can be, for the purposes of the reading, a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries individual. So you no longer are interested in this Queen of Pentacles, and that's because you've received some news here, Page of Swords. So your challenge is for having a traditional relationship, really getting to know with the thought of having this person maybe as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, traditional relationship, maybe because of some disappointing news that you've received. So therefore you go out, have a good time, Nine of Cups, you're getting lots of attention, and that's because of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune can say, I've had a change of mind, or maybe this leaves you at the present with having lots of choices and feeling kind of smug about that because of the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you did something you weren't expecting to do. You were called to go out on a night out and that type of thing. And there you meet a King of Wands. And therefore you're no longer interested, maybe, in this Queen of Pentacles energy here. So in the immediate future we'll have the Queen of Swords. And why the Queen of Swords in the immediate future for Gemini? Because of the Knight of Wands. And I feel that this is just a fleeting relationship or something really fleeting with this King of Wands energy here. Knight of Wands usually shows up as somebody who's a little bit too fast, or they're not committed enough. So I feel that you realise that this person, the King of Wands, is not committed enough. They just, you know, they're somebody that's you're not particularly interested in. I feel this Four of Cups is to do with the Queen of Pentacles, because you've met somebody else here and you've had some news that maybe this relationship you want with this individual is not going to work because maybe they're with somebody else. So therefore, this person comes in as a result of that Wheel of Fortune. But in the immediate future, you'll seek to cut this individual out. Perhaps because they're a Knight of Wands. They're not so much a King of Wands, they're more a Knight. Young, immature, silly, not your type. So coming in around that will be Judgment. And why do we have Judgment coming in as a result of this? Because of the Eight of Wands. And I feel that this is a period, I'm not going to get heavy with the rebirth stuff, but I feel that what's coming in around this is that Judgment says you've got a new lease of life, or, you know, you're looking forward to new things coming in. And that's as a result of the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands can say, well, I'm looking at different things. I've got lots of ideas all over the place, you know. Maybe, Eight of Wands can also mean arrows of love. So the Eight of Wands can be messages that you're receiving, and that's why we've got Judgment coming in. Another chance to go and find love, that type of thing. Your hopes will be for a King of Cups. Why are your hopes for a King of Cups? Why are your hopes for the King of Cups? Because you want a new opportunity to come to you, and I feel that you're looking for just the right person for you in the month of... It's not meant to be a love reading, but it's turning out to be that, because we've got a lot of got cards like the Lovers and the Sun and Cup cards and that type of thing. So I feel that you are hoping to find someone here, a King of Cups. And that's as a result of Judgment and the Eight of Wands. Somebody who can offer you an opportunity, a long-term opportunity in terms of love. And what's the outcome? Well, the outcome is the Three of Wands. Why is the outcome the Three of Wands? Why is the outcome the Three of Wands for Gemini? Because of death. So I feel that you'll be looking and waiting for the right person to come in. And that's because of death. Endings. to certain people that you meet. And I feel that these are kind of fleeting romances in the month of December 2016. I don't feel that these are romances that kind of take off in any way, shape or form. Okay, we'll go through the reading very quickly again, Gemini. I feel that in the month of December 2016, potentially you might be watching someone here. Okay, you can be the people that are watching someone. Someone's in the limelight to you, so there might be somebody that actually stands out to you here. Could be in a workplace environment, for example, with that Three of Pentacles, and that's because of the Six of Swords. So it might be that you travel somewhere, for example. Six of Swords can mean travel, so it can mean for some of you guys you've travelled somewhere and there's somebody, for example, you travel from one office to the other, okay, and there's somebody that catches your eye, I feel, with those two cards, and therefore the issue is that you want to invite them out because it looks really optimistic. Maybe this person is giving you attention as well at the same time. So the situation looks really optimistic for you to offer them love, or offer them out on a date, because this is a Queen of Pentacles individual. This is somebody that you really like. Can be an earth sign individual, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who seems quite sensible, quite kind, quite sweet-natured, and you feel that, you know, with the lovers, there's a great attraction with this individual. However, your challenge is forming some form of traditional relationship with this individual. It can also be the challenges, some advice that you receive with that Hierophant. And that's because of the Page of Swords. Somebody tells you the truth about this individual. Maybe this individual is in a relationship with somebody else. And therefore, you kind of, in the present, you're okay about it. You've got lots of other options. And that's because of the Wheel of Fortune. You might decide to go out on a night, meet different people. Different options might come to you that way, Gemini. So the best case scenario is, well, I'm not really interested in this Queen of Pentacles because what I've met is a King of Wands. I've met somebody else here. However, in the immediate future, I feel, within the second half of December 2016, Gemini, I feel that you'll kind of cut this person out because it's possibly a fly-by-night relationship, the Knight of Wands. It doesn't last very long, and they're possibly not the type of individual that you're looking to settle down with or with a viewpoint that you want to settle down with. And in comes Judgment. Second chance, potentially, or something that comes in out of the blue. Sometimes Judgment is a call out of the blue. And that's because of the Eight of Wands. And Eight of Wands is usually communication as well. So maybe there's some communication that comes in. And it could be around a King of Cups. Because this might be somebody that you've known before. Maybe this is someone you've moved on from. But there might be, the hope is, with this communication, that this King of Cups will offer an opportunity to you in terms of a long-term opportunity to do with love. There's somebody else. I feel that you meet kind of 3-4 people in the month of December 2016. But the outcome shows that you're looking in a different direction. And that's because of death. This thing doesn't run to anything anyway at all. So I feel that you've got options in terms of love. But I feel that you're still waiting for some of you guys for that right person to come in. Because I don't feel that several suitors work out for you guys in the month of December 2016, Gemini. I just feel that you move from one person to the other, but they're never quite right. It's never quite the right person that you meet here. But I do feel that someone in 2017, especially if you're single, will come in. But I just don't feel that whoever it is that you're meeting here in December is going to be the right person for you. Let's have a quick look at what the angel reading is for you in the month of December 2016. Universe, Spirit, Angels, what is the advice that you have for Gemini in the month of December 2016? What is the advice that you have for Gemini? Oh, it says opportunity just flicked out there. So it says an opportunity is coming to you. And let's have a look what that opportunity is. Oh, if we can get the O up, can find it. Okay, positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibilities for you, step right through. And that would really kind of fit in with this, because there are possibilities coming in. But I just don't feel that they're going to be the right one. I do feel the angels are opening up doors for opportunities to come in. Okay? I really, really do. You know, if it's work, it's definitely an opportunity, because the Three of Pentacles is a team, it's a group, it's a working environment, and that's because of the Six of Swords. So some of you guys might have moved to a new premise or a new job. And the issue around that is an invitation that looks positive. So some of you guys might be moving to a new job here. Around that, there is a very kind of helpful individual because of the Lovers. Maybe because of a choice that you made, or maybe you just get on with this individual. Okay? But it's, you know, for me, this is more, this isn't a job opportunity for me. There's just too many cards that, for me, allude to kind of passion and love. So I feel that this is more various opportunities that come in terms of romance. But I don't feel that some of them will be the right ones for you. But nevertheless, they are there. And it's just opening up the gateway for something better to come along. All right, Gemini, that is your reading for the month of December 2016. I would like to say thank you very, very much for joining me on Carol's Universe. And I'll see you guys on your year ahead reading at the end of the month. Take care.